here we go.
Is like gravity. All it takes is a little push.
What's up, guys? How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Glad you stopped by. And if you're brand new, welcome. Grab a seat, stay a while, but do me a couple favors first. Go down and hit that subscribe button. Go next door, ring that bell. Make sure it says all so you know when the next video pops up. Hit that like button, and before you head out, drop a comment. If you are one of the regulars here, well, welcome back for another round. I ask that you also hit that like button. And before you leave, drop a comment, because YouTube does love those comments. And of course, share this video out on all social media. Socials, Instagram, and X. You can find me down there in the description. Also, check out the link to that Joker Voice merch store. Joker Voice merch, along with merch for Wednesday night, is overbooked. Pretty good stuff there. And I know you were expecting something WWE related going into this weekend in the Elimination Chamber. Well, I started this channel over 3 years ago, reviewing a product from Lucasfilm. Now, the person in the thumbnail, I have an entire playlist dedicated to her. So with the most recent news, I felt I should give my opinion on this. So buckle up, folks. We're in for a ride.
And here we go.
Okay, so where do I actually start with this video? I guess I might as well start with the most recent news. This was first broke by the Hollywood trade publication Puck, and has seemingly been confirmed by other Hollywood trades, that Kathleen Kennedy, the much maligned president of Lucasfilm since its acquisition by the Walt Disney Company in 2012, is retiring at the end of 2025, which will most likely be in late October, the end of the fiscal year for the Walt Disney Company.
Well, it's about time.
Now, as of the recording, Kathleen Kennedy has said she's not retiring, that she and Bob Iger are looking into a plan of succession. If you're looking for your successor, retirement is on the table. I'm just saying. So, for those of you who don't know, we're going to give a quick history lesson on just who Kathleen Kennedy is. Now, Kathleen Kennedy has been in and around Hollywood for almost 50 years. She is working as what she is mostly known as, which is a producer, which she has been doing since the early 1980s, working alongside names like Richard Donner, Robert Zemeckis, and most notably, Steven Spielberg and George Lucas. Now, her marriage in 1987 to legendary Hollywood producer Frank Marshall practically guaranteed her the status of Hollywood royalty. Now, when Disney acquired Lucasfilm in 2012 and Kathleen was named the president of the studio, we, the fans, initially thought that the studio and the IP was going to be in good, caring hands. Little did we know that the beloved movie franchise and intellectual property had been handed over to a Sith Lord looking to unleash her newly found Now, the focal point of Kathleen Kennedy's Star Wars under Disney has been the sequel trilogy. And some red flags began showing up early, while despite every film grossing at least $1 billion at the box office, the trilogy as a whole lost money. Oh, you don't believe me, huh? Well, I've done videos on it, and I'm going to leave a video link for Valiant Renegade where he breaks it down, and that link will be in the description. Now, the 2015 The Force Awakens was a retread of New Hope. It was okay. Folks had a little worries. But it was the release of 2017's The Last Jedi, directed by this round-headed hack right here, with the emasculation of Luke Skywalker, and 2019's Rise of Skywalker with
Somehow Palpatine returned.
which completely flushed the redemption arc of Anakin Skywalker, where the pitchforks really started to come out. And it was now obvious that Force is female wasn't just a cheesy, cringy marketing campaign. This was a battle cry. Now, Lucasfilms did seem to get a win when Jon Favreau introduced the Mandalorian series for the launch of Disney Plus, and the return of a heroic Luke Skywalker and the end of season 2 had the fans on board.
This is the way.
But Kathleen began racking up losses, beginning with the expulsion of Gina Carano. And what came after let fans know.
This is the way.
But this was not exclusive to just Star Wars.
I got a bad feeling about this.
So when Lucasfilm announced a Disney Plus series, Willow, it seemed almost that right on cue, Kathleen Kennedy tapped her inner Bav Mortar. I mean, the two heroes from the original film, Willow, admits that he's a fraud, and Mad Mardigan is depicted as a deadbeat dad, and the true heroes are the younger, more female protagonists. And then there was the complete character assassination of a long-beloved, iconic pop culture character.
Indiana Jones.
Yeah, Dial of Destiny. Remember that? Just like in Willow, the hero, depicted as a loser, needing to be bailed out by his better, smarter, and more accomplished female counterpart. And with the failure that was the Acolyte, it seems the writing is on the wall. So, the next logical question is, who should take over at Lucasfilm? There's a few names that I've been hearing, so let's just go through a few of them. First off, Jon Favreau, the creator of Mandalorian. I wouldn't mind it, but I don't think he really wants the job. The other one, Dave Filoni. Oh dear God, if this happens, that poor Ahsoka doll he has is going to get abused worse than ever. And frankly, no. And he's been on Team Kathleen Kennedy since day one. He's been her little Sith apprentice. So it would not change anything at Lucasfilm. In fact, it would just get worse. There's also the name of Carrie Beck. Now, despite the Ahsoka doll, everything I said about Dave Filoni applies to Carrie Beck as well. Now, Gary from Nerdrotic has a video that seems to imply that current Marvel president Kevin Feige could be in the discussion to take over Lucasfilm.
Oh, goody.
I'll leave a link to that in the description as well. So, but to be quite honest, it's going to take years to clean up the mess that Kathleen Kennedy has left in her wake. And to be quite honest, I don't know if anyone would really want this job, or if Star Wars is even salvageable at this point. Star Wars is dead. Disney killed it. But these are just my thoughts. I'm going to turn it back over to you. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. We'll be back next week with the results of the Elimination Chamber. And of course, 7 p.m. Pacific, right here for Wednesday night is overbooked. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, folks. Again, quick reminder before you head out the door, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, hey, thanks for sticking around this long. I appreciate that. And I will see you folks all very soon. Hope you had a great week. Have a wonderful weekend ahead of you. Always have fun. Keep talking. Keep smiling. Until next time, Doodles.